Well, good evening, greetings, and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I'm here again tonight with questions, comments, useless facts, and some 10 tips for us tonight. But first, go to my YouTube channel, Passionate Bliss, comment, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you over there. I look forward to talking to you. Okay, my full video will always be on my YouTube channel. And my questions today are these. It's centered around myths. Have you ever seen someone make serious life decisions based on myths? Are there any myths in your life that you have, that you believe in, that actually influences the things you do? And could you possibly give them up if it will make you just a little bit better, a little bit smarter, a little bit more perfect? Okay, well, I have a quote about myths, and the myth quote for tonight is this: myths which are believed in tend to come true. So, with that being said, let's look at some myths that maybe if we get rid of them, we can make some more positive decisions, especially in our romantic life. Because you know my channel is a relationship channel, actually, and we talk about human interaction and human relationship, with my end goal being to really build up and reconnect Black men and Black women. And so I've heard some things in the Black community that are myths, and I would like to address them so that we can work on getting rid of them for 2020. Okay? Myth number one. Myth number one, men saying, I can't find a good woman. Okay? Have you heard men say that? Single guys? Well, I know that's a myth because I know a plethora of good women who are available and have a lot to offer. And if they're honest, they will admit that they have had good women in their lives and they crapped all over them and now they're gone. And also, if you can't attract good women, you have to ask yourself again now, am I really a good man? Okay? Because if we start to look at you, if you keep saying that, we start to look at you. Okay? So, number two, this one is for women. Women need to stop saying that all the good men are gone. And I will admit that I am guilty of saying that. I've said it multiple times, even on this channel. So maybe what we can do is find something else to say because we haven't had our good man come along yet. So what we can say is, from now on, maybe my good man hasn't found me yet. And we'll just wait patiently until the universe presents our good man or good woman to us, okay? So maybe we could do that. Instead of saying that, for 2020, we're going to give up that quote and we're going to say that our good man just hasn't come along yet. He's still coming. Okay? Okay, so number three. Another myth that we're going to give up is men saying women are crazy. Okay? I've heard quite a few men saying, oh, these women out here are crazy. These women are not all crazy out here. Okay? Again, the common denominator is you. Why are you finding so many crazy women? Why are they all finding you? Okay? And maybe you had some perfectly sane women and you drove them crazy. So I don't know what it is. But for 2020, we're going to stop saying that, okay? Because all these women are not crazy. And if you keep saying it, we're going to start to think it's you, okay? So, number four, the fourth myth. Women saying that all men are dogs and all men cheat, okay? Because we know that that is not true. And again, the reverse is true for us, ladies. If you keep running into dogs and men who are cheating, that means you are a dog picker. Okay? Why are you picking dogs? And number two, why are you staying around for the dogging? Okay? Now, I granted, he walks up to you, in the street or the store, at the club, the bar, whatever. You don't know he's a dog when he first walks up to you. Or fellas, you don't know she's going to dog you out when you first start talking to her. But as soon as they show their doggish ways, okay, don't stay around for the dogging, okay? Don't stay around for the dogging, okay? So we're going to stop saying that all men are dogs and cheaters. And if we keep saying it, we're going to have to start looking at you and see, why are you doggy bait over here, okay? Then number four. No, this is number five. Men in 2020 are going to stop saying that they need a ride or die chick, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, that is a statement of bad intentions. I have no intention of dying for you. And my question then becomes, what kind of ride do you have that I must live in expectation of dying? that there's some kind of probability of dying, and you need to notify me of this disclaimer in advance. I don't think I want that ride. So I would really consider that a red flag when a man is saying he needs a ride or die. I don't plan on dying. Not for you. I'll take another ride. There's got to be safer rides out there. So fellas, that's not a good look to be saying, especially if you're of a certain age, that you need a ride or die chick. No, that's not what we're doing in 2020. We're going to leave that right here in 2019, okay? All right, number 6. Men asking women, what are you bringing to the table? Okay? We're going to stop that in 2020 because a man of true discernment and wisdom and understanding and ability to be perceptive and perceive, he's not going to have to ask you what you're bringing to the table, but he will see how you carry yourself. He will see how you speak. He will see how you live, and and what kind of respect you demand or command from other people. So he's not going to ever have to ask you, a discerning man, a thinking man is never going to have to ask you what you're bringing to the table, okay? Because it kind of makes me think that his table might be skimpy and he need a lot for me to put on it. That's kind of what I get when I hear a man say, what are you bringing to the table? I mean, why isn't his table already full? What's wrong with your table that you need to know what I got to put on it? Your table's not full already. First of all, traditionally, men are supposed to be providing the table anyway. So why on earth would you ever ask me what I'm bringing to the table? That is a disclaimer and a red flag to me as well, ladies. These men are gold digging too. So we're going to stop the gold digging men and the men ask us about our table. Yes, my table is not the question. Your table. Worry about your table. Because I sure don't ask a man what he's bringing to my table. I'm well fed. Okay, and so we're going to leave that behind in 2019, fellas, okay? The next one, number 7, men or even women saying, I need a woman that's going to hold me down, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's a statement of an intent to fail. So you already plan to fail, and you want a woman who's going to hold you down in your failure. So that's a red flag in 2020. Okay, we're going to start practicing. We're going to leave that behind. If you hear a man say he needs you to hold him down, he's telling you he's planning on failing, and you're his fail-safe. Run, Charlie, run. Run, Charlene, run. Anybody telling you they need to be held down, they planning on failing, okay? Number 8, we're going to leave this one behind in 2020 as well. People saying I'm not perfect. Okay, because we already know that. Nobody's perfect. You never can be, you never will be. So you don't have to tell us that. Usually when people are saying I'm not perfect, it's because they have said or done something inappropriate, and that's their excuse. So instead of owning what you did and apologizing for what you did, promising not to do it again, and moving forward, you're saying, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Okay, it's not an excuse. Okay, own it, whatever it was, apologize, do better, move forward. Okay, we don't need to hear that in 2020. We know you're not perfect. That's a given for 100% of people. All right, let's see. The next thing we're going to leave behind in 2020, it's going to make us better people. People saying don't ever change or don't try to change me. Okay, because life is change. Everything change. Everything moves forward. If you are not willing to change and to grow and to become a better person, okay, you are going to get left behind. Okay, are we still driving horse and buggies? No, we're not, because everything changes. Life is change. Everything moves forward. If you won't change, you will be left behind financially, okay, mentally, emotionally, okay, socially. You will be left behind because everything changes, and that includes you. And hopefully your changes are for the better. Always shoot for the better, okay? So in 2020, we're going to stop saying we don't change and don't try to change me. You do need to change. Every day you should be trying to make a change for the better, one step forward, right? Right. Okay, number 10, a myth we're going to leave behind in 2020. People saying don't judge me. Yes, I will. I will judge you. We make judgment calls every day. You make judgment calls every day. If a sketchy looking character walks past your car and your doors aren't locked, you better lock those doors. That's a judgment call. When you decided to not speed up to go through that red light because you weren't going to make it, that's a judgment call. We make judgment calls every second almost of every day. So we can't say, don't judge me. I am going to judge you. You may never hear that judgment. It may take place completely in my head, and you may never hear it, but I am going to judge you. So there's no need to think you're not going to be judged. However, there's no one who could sit in judgment of you. Okay? They can't execute any punishment. They can't render a sentence. Okay? But yeah, we're going to judge you. We're judging you every day. And I hope to see you getting better every day. And I hope to see you giving up myths that hold you back, that hold you down, and myths that if you believe in it, it will come true. So we're going to stop believing in these things. We're going to stop believing, that the good men are gone, that we can't find a good woman. Women are crazy. All men are dogs and cheat. Men saying they need a ride or die chick. Men saying, what are you bringing to the table? Men saying, I need a woman who will hold me down. People saying I'm not perfect as an excuse. People saying don't ever change. People saying don't judge me. We're going to leave that behind in 2020, and we're going to be better for it, because if we keep thinking it, it's going to come true. It's going to come true. Okay? So we will go from there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'm so interested in your thoughts. Okay? And so with that being said, y'all have sweet dreams. Wait to find them all real. Okay?